So, they've got you dancing, huh? Twisting and turning to the rhythm of their cheap little games. They laugh, they point, they push your buttons, and like a good little puppet, you react every single time. Tell me, why? What is it about their worthless opinions that keeps you shackled? You think their approval will save you. Ha! Newsflash, sunshine. Their validation is worth less than a counterfeit dime in a broken vending machine. You see, people, they're masters of the game. But it's not a game of chess. Oh no, that would require strategy, thought. No, this is more like a game of dominoes. One wrong move, and they'll watch you tumble, laughing all the way. And guess what? They don't care how hard you work to stack those pieces. To them, you're just another player on the board. Replaceable, disposable. But here's the kicker. You're not even in their league. No. You're aiming higher, right? Or are you? Because if you're so focused on their nonsense, then maybe, just maybe, you're more like them than you care to admit. Listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. You don't owe them a reaction. You don't owe them an explanation. And you sure as hell don't owe them the satisfaction of seeing you break. You know why? Because while they're busy playing games, you're building empires. Or at least you should be. But right now, you're wasting your time in their mud pit. Getting dirty for what? To prove you're better? No. That's not how this works. You've got to understand something about people like that. They're like dogs, chasing their tails. Round and round they go, thinking they're accomplishing something. But what happens when the dog finally catches its tail? It bites down, and surprise, it hurts. That's them. They're hurting themselves, but instead of stopping, they lash out at you, trying to drag you into their misery. Misery loves company, after all. But you're not company. You're the storm that tears through their pathetic little lives. Let me give you an example. Picture a snake. Now, most people, normal people, they see a snake and they panic. They scream, they run, they make fools of themselves. But a snake doesn't care. It doesn't change its course because some idiot is flailing their arms. It keeps slithering forward, quiet, focused, deadly. You've got to be the snake. Silent, calculated, unstoppable. Let them scream, let them run. You just keep moving forward. But here's the catch. Snakes don't play games. They don't waste energy on the noise. They strike only when necessary. And you're wasting too much time striking at shadows, reacting to whispers, engaging in their nonsense. You've got bigger things to focus on, bigger prey to hunt. Do you think the lion cares about the opinions of sheep? No. The lion doesn't waste time arguing with prey. It doesn't lower itself to their level. It roars, it hunts, it rules. And you're meant to rule. But you're letting the sheep pull you down, drag you into their meaningless drama. Why? What's the point? You think they're laughing with you? No, they're laughing at you. And the second you stop dancing to their tune, they'll look for someone else to toy with. That's the truth of it. They don't care about you. They don't care about your dreams, your struggles, your victories. To them, you're just a pawn. But pawns can become kings if they make the right moves. Are you making the right moves? Or are you too busy playing their game to even see the board? Here's the thing. You're not like them. You're not meant to be. You're bigger, better, stronger. But you've got to stop letting their noise distract you. Focus. That's the key. Focus on what matters. Block out the rest. Ignore their games because while they're busy playing, you're out there winning. They'll try to pull you back. They'll mock you, criticize you, try to break you. But you don't break. You rise. You rise so high that their laughter turns to silence, their whispers to awe. And when they finally realize they can't touch you, can't bring you down, that's when you'll know you've won. So go ahead. Let them laugh. Let them play their games. You've got bigger things to focus on. And trust me, when you rise above their petty little world, the view from the top, it's worth every damn second of the climb. Now go. Prove me right. Or stay here, wallowing in their games. The choice is yours. But remember this, the world doesn't wait for anyone. You either rise or you get left behind. So, what's it gonna be? You know, it's funny. People, they'll tell you to be the bigger person. Oh, how noble, right? Turn the other cheek, they say. But let me ask you something. What happens when you keep turning the other cheek? I'll tell you. They slap you again and again until there's nothing left of you. That's their game. They thrive on it. They need to feel powerful. And the easiest way to feel big is to make you feel small. But here's the truth. The cold, hard truth. They only win if you let them. If you hand over your power, your pride, your self-respect, then yeah, they've won. But you're not going to let that happen, are you? No, you're smarter than that. Stronger than that. Or at least you will be if you stop letting their games get into your head. Do you know why they target you? Why they poke and prod and try to bring you down? It's because they see something in you that terrifies them. Potential, power, a spark they'll never have. And instead of working to light their own flame, they'll do everything they can to snuff out yours. That's what people do. They destroy what they don't understand. But here's where it gets interesting. Most people, they crumble under that pressure. They fold. They let the weight of others' opinions crush them like a house of cards in a hurricane. And you, well, let's see what you're made of, shall we? Because this is the moment that separates the weak from the unstoppable. You've got to learn to take that weight, that pressure, and turn it into fuel. Let it drive you. Let it burn so hot inside you that it becomes impossible to ignore. You see, pain isn't your enemy. It's your greatest ally. Because pain, it teaches you. It sharpens you. It strips away the lies, the illusions, and leaves you with one simple truth. You're stronger than you think. But of course, that's not what they want you to believe, is it? No, no, no. They want you to feel small, powerless, insignificant. They want you to think you need their approval, their acceptance, their permission to succeed. Permission. That's a joke, isn't it? Since when did lions ask permission from sheep? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to stop reacting. Stop letting them dictate your emotions, your actions, your life. When they push, you don't push back. You stand your ground. You look them in the eye, and you let them know, without saying a word, that they don't control you. Because here's the thing about control. The moment you stop playing their game, you take it back. And when you have control, real control, over your mind, your emotions, your actions, well, there's not a damn thing they can do to stop you. You've got to understand something about life. It's not fair. It's not kind. It doesn't care about your feelings, or your dreams, or your hard work. Life will kick you in the teeth and laugh while you bleed. But you know what? That's what makes it beautiful. Because in the chaos, in the pain, in the darkness, that's where the strong rise. That's where the weak fall. And you've got a choice to make. You can either sit here whining, crying, playing the victim, or you can get up, wipe the blood off your face, and keep fighting. Because the world doesn't owe you a damn thing. It doesn't care about your excuses or your sob stories. It only cares about results. So what's it gonna be, huh? Are you going to let them win? Let them keep pulling your strings, making you dance like a fool? Or are you going to cut those strings, stand up, and show them who's really in control? You know, I used to care. Oh, yes. I cared about what people thought, about fitting in.